And while there are any number of factors behind the drop in migrants, experts point to one thing that has affected almost everything else this year: the COVID-19 pandemic. After Ruth Bader Ginsburg's death, the main thing on people's minds is voting and how to honor her legacy in the upcoming election. Viewings will continue until 10 p.m. tonight and tomorrow before Justice Ginsburg is brought to lie in state on Friday. President Donald Trump tweeted Monday that he's eager to get out of here and get back on the campaign trail. Every Senate Democrat but one has blasted Republican plans to rush a replacement for late Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. USCIS unveiled the fees this summer and they were scheduled to start Friday. At least part of the drop is policy driven. The Trump administration's migrant protection protocols force some immigrants to wait in Mexico for processing. Fiscal 2019 was an outlier, and this year's numbers are on track to return to levels of the previous 4 years, when total apprehensions ranged between 415 and 550,000 migrants. In Washington, Carolina Hassett, Cronkite News. It doesn't look like it now, but just 48 hours ago, the street behind me was packed with people celebrating Joe Biden's apparent victory, all within an earshot of the White House and President Donald Trump. It had all the feel of a massive block party, as thousands gathered here at Black Lives Matter Plaza in Washington to celebrate. After news outlets declared Biden the winner Saturday morning, many D.C. residents spontaneously took their enthusiasm to the streets.
Hearing the noise and excitement that was going on outside, it was hard to not be a part of this.
Mixed in with the excitement after days of anxiously watching the vote was another emotion: relief.
A sense of relief. I have been praying for days. I haven't slept for 2-3 days. The fact that we've been able to declare winners has been really a relief.
Missing from the crowd here were any Trump supporters or counter-protesters. The celebration here was raucous but peaceful.
I cannot express or figure out the last time that it was like this sort of environment for everyone living in D.C.
There's a lot of relief, there's a lot of happiness, there's a lot of joy, and I think sharing that with everyone who is either in D.C., is traveling from D.C., has just really felt comforting, and I'm really excited just about, what the next 4 years can bring.
Monica Wong was visiting friends in D.C. when she heard the news and could not wait to join the celebration.
Drank like 2 cups of coffee, high on caffeine, and just ready to run down here. And that's what I've been doing all day.
Not all people here are sold on Biden, but many said they voted for change and are looking forward to what the next 4 years will bring.
Less partisanship in Congress is really what I'm hoping for.
Amid most of the chanting, there was one message the celebrators wanted to get across.
This is what democracy looks like.
Global reaction to Saturday's announcement was also mixed. While some leaders have said they look forward to working with the Biden administration, the president of Mexico said today that he wants to wait until U.S. authorities decide the winner. In Washington, Carolina Hassett, Cronkite News. President Donald Trump tweeted Monday that he's eager to get out of here and get back on the campaign trail. But for now, Trump's family members and Vice President Mike Pence will serve as the face of the campaign.
President Trump not being out on the campaign trail is a big deal. Frankly, when you have the vice president campaigning for you, sure, he would be campaigning, but not in place of the president necessarily at big rallies.
Experts say that Pence will not raise the roof at a Trump rally like Trump does.
I think his default is to defend the president's record no matter what and kind of be a loyal soldier.
And while Trump is stuck in the White House recuperating from COVID-19, Democratic challenger Joe Biden will be making his first 2020 campaign trip to Arizona tomorrow with his running mate, California Senator Kamala Harris.
There's a reason why both candidates are there, and it would mean more for former Vice President Biden to pick up that state, and it would be a big blow for the Trump-Pence campaign to lose that on Election Day.
But they also say rallies, with or without Trump, are not likely to sway any voters' minds this late in the campaign.
Honestly, I'm not sure how much those really change anybody's mind at this point. The in-person visits and the rallies and things are really just for his base. his base is already motivated to vote for him.
People that support President Trump, that are staunch Trump supporters, are going to stick behind him. We saw that outside of Walter Reed this past weekend.
Lee thinks Biden may have an edge on the campaign trail, given his history of COVID-19 precautions in Trump's recent diagnosis.
I think Vice President Biden has shown a dedication to following science and handling this in a serious professional way that will resonate not just in Arizona, but across the country.
Neither campaign is about to abandon Arizona, a state in play that would be a coup for Biden if Democrats win and a blow to the GOP if they lost the traditionally red state.
I don't think you can say that President Trump definitely has Arizona in his pocket. Otherwise, they wouldn't be going there at all.
With less than 4 weeks to Election Day, it's not clear whether Trump will get back to Arizona or campaigning at all. But he promised in a tweet Monday that he will be back on the campaign trail soon. At the White House, Carolina Hassett, Cronkite News.